Ladies and gentlemen, RNC is back in the building. And today, I got something special cooked up for y'all. We ain't talking about no has-beens, no backups, no one-year wonders. Nah. We talking about that dude in Detroit, that lightning in a bottle. That turbo-boosted phenom. Mr. Jahmyr Gibbs. Now look here, I done seen a lot of great backs in my day. I seen Barry Sanders cut on a dime. I seen Adrian Peterson stiff-arm grown men like they toddlers. But Jahmyr Gibbs, he's in a whole different lane. And that lane might just drive him straight to the biggest payday a running back has ever seen. And you know I'm gonna break it down for y'all. So grab a drink. Sit back, relax. Let's talk about why Gibbs might just reset the running back market in 2026. And why the Lions would be fools not to pay the man. Let's go back a little bit. 2023 NFL Draft. The Detroit Lions shocked a few folks. They took Jahmyr Gibbs in the first round. Folks said, why a running back that high? Uncity told y'all then, that boy different. And guess what? I was right. Year one, Gibbs came out the gate with that burst, that quick twitch, that vision. Him and David Montgomery, man, that was thunder and lightning. Montgomery pounding the rock, Gibbs hitting the edge like he was shot out of a cannon. But it was year two. Oh Lord, year two. When Gibbs turned into a problem. 12 yards on the ground. 16 rushing touchdowns. And then he added 52 catches for over 500 yards and another 4 Ts. That's over 1,900 total yards. Bruh, that ain't just good. That's all pro. Madden 99 club type numbers. And don't forget the context. This man did it in a system that spreads the ball around. Amon-Ra St. Brown is eating. Sam Laporta is balling. Jared Goff is slinging it. And still, Gibbs stands out. He's not just a product of a great offense. He's the engine. Now let's talk comparisons. 'Cause you know how these contracts work. It's all about precedent. We got Saquon Barkley re-upping with $41.20 million over 2 years. That's $20.60 M per year. Christian McCaffrey got $38 M over 2. Even Derrick Henry, Big Old King Henry, pulled in $30 M. But here's the thing, Barkley, McCaffrey, Henry, all of them got paid after years of wear and tear. Jahmyr, he gonna be 24 when he's eligible. He's fresh, he's explosive. And unlike Henry, he can run and catch. Unlike Saquon, he's been healthy. Unlike McCaffrey, he don't need 400 touches to dominate. I'm just going to say it plain. Gibbs is a better investment than all of EM. That's why the number gotta be high. Detroit gotta recognize that he's not just a running back. He's a weapon. A Swiss Army knife in cleats. Now let's keep it real. Gibbs ain't the only young stud in the league. We got Breece Hall, Bijan Robinson, Isaiah Pacheco, Kenneth Walker, James Cook, Devin Achane. All of EM coming up right behind him. But here's the thing. None of them have done what Gibbs has done in 2 years. Bayan got the talent, sure. But Gibbs got the numbers and the winning culture. You know what else sets him apart. The Lions are building something real. This ain't the soul. Same old Lions. This is a team that made it to the NFC Championship game. They got a top O-line. They got a coach in Dan Campbell that'll run through a wall for his guys. You think they're gonna let their best skill position player walk? Nah, they gonna pay up. Still, the market matters. If Jonathan Taylor re-ups in Indy for $18.19 M, or Bijan gets extended for $21 a year in ATL, that drives Gibbs' price up. And trust me, his agent gonna be watching all that. All right, Unks done teased it long enough. Let's talk numbers. Gibbs is gonna want McCaffrey level money. And by 2026, that number gotta jump. Inflation, cap increase, Performance. Here's what I'm thinking. Contract length. 4 years total value. $84 million average annual value. $21 million guaranteed money. $44 million, that's right. 21 per. That would make him the highest paid back in NFL history. And look, you spread that out over 6 years, including the last 2 of his rookie deal, plus some void years for cap flexibility. Detroit can make it work. It ain't a question of can they pay him. It's a matter of will they. Also, UNC gotta talk guarantees. $44 him locked in? That's essential. The shelf life for a back is short, so you get that security. But you also give the team some flexibility if they need to restructure in year 3 or 4. Everybody wins. Let me tell you something else. Culture matters. Dan Campbell don't play around. Brad Holmes is building through the draft. They believe in team first, work hard, no excuses kind of guys. And Gibbs, he fits that mold perfectly. No drama. No headlines. No holdouts. He just shows up and cooks. You combine that with Pro Bowl nods, playoff wins, and top-tier production? That's a dude you build around. If I'm the Lions, I extend him early. Show the locker room you take care of your stars. Show the fans you're investing in your core. And show Gibbs that he's not just a draft pick. He's family. When you draft a Ferrari, you don't park it in the garage. You drive it fast, you take care of it, and you insure it heavy. Jahmyr Gibbs, that's Detroit's Ferrari. Time to give him that elite coverage, a.k.a. the biggest running back deal ever. A back that hits 20 IMES on the GPS, scores 20 teddy, and catches 50 balls. That ain't no running back. That's an offensive weapon. And you pay weapons top dollar. Detroit fans been starving for a star they can root for. Not just for 1 year, but for a whole era. Gibbs is that guy. Lock him down. Build around him. Let him be the new face of Lions football. Forget the RB market for a second. This is a unicorn. He might get McCaffrey money, but with better tread and fewer miles. By the time Gibbs hits free agency, he's going to make Saquon's deal look like a Groupon. I'm telling y'all now, if Detroit fumbles this, some team with a smart GM and cap space gonna be waiting with a blank check. Don't let that man hit the market. So Waders is about to enter rare air. He's the kind of player that makes a defense flinch before the snap. The kind of player you can't take off the field. The kind of guy who wins games in January. In today's NFL, versatility is king. You gotta run. You gotta catch. You gotta pass protect. Gibbs does it all. And by 2026, he's gonna be paid like it. Now, once I'm gonna tell you this. Contracts ain't about past performance. They about future value. And if the first 2 years are any indication, all Gibbs is worth every penny. So when the news drops, when the alerts pop up saying Jahmyr Gibbs signs 4-year $84 in extension, don't say UNC didn't warn you. Detroit, you got a star. Treat him like one. 'Cause if you don't, somebody else will. 'Cause if you don't, somebody else. And that's Club Shay Shay Truth.